Hi guys, it's Jade. I wanted to show you my kitchen Ostara altar setup before I start taking it down, because the flowers and stuff are starting to die and I'm trying to get ready for Beltane, and I wanted to show you real fast the altar that I had set up for this. Basically it's a window seal. It's over my kitchen, and the reason why I use this as a kitchen altar is because I don't have a lot of counter space, and two, I have a 1-year-old who likes to grab things, and this is perfectly out of his reach. And so I want to show you, this is just one of my altars. I have a traditional altar set up in my bedroom, and I don't keep my tools and stuff out because, again, I have a 1-year-old, and the last thing I want is him to grab like my athame or anything like that. So I'm going to explain what everything is. These things hanging up right here are little seedlings from last year's melons that we grew. And so I took the seeds out of them. Of course, Christopher's going to start crying. Trav, can you grab your brother for me for a minute? I'm filming. And basically these are the seedlings, and is it seedlings or seedings? Seedlings. I think it's seedlings. Anyways, those are the seedlings from last summer, and this in bulk I blessed them, and we actually planted. I started fermenting them on Ostara, and they're already up. And on Beltane, I'll actually plant them into my garden. And they're melons. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember what that one is. I think it's some sort of variety of melon, but I'm not quite sure. And right here, I have some herbs. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have some fresh rosemary from my mom's backyard that I am drying out. And these are just fake flowers that I just stuck there because they're pretty, and they're you know, springish, and they're good for Ostara. And then over here we have my prayer plant and a candle snuffer, and it's just hanging right there. I'll just back up so you guys can just see the whole thing. And I have this is a ginseng ficus plant that I have. It's supposed to be for good luck. I have it on my altar year round. This basically, obviously, is a very good symbol of Ostara because it has the bunnies and it has the little eggs. And I have some little fake blue flowers. It's a blue flower garland in the back. And that was actually from mine and Big Trav, my husband, our wedding. And we had a spring wedding 6 years ago, and our anniversary fell around Ostara this year. So I decided to incorporate one of the garlands from our wedding into the windowsill altar setup. And let's see, what else do I have? These flowers right here, they're kind of wilting, but they were gorgeous. When I walked to the store, there's this tree that grew these really pretty big purple flowers, and a couple of the branches fell off. And so I found these on the ground, and I thought, ooh, this will look good in my altar. So I took them home. Of course, they're like closing up now. And I have a unicorn. I've always been kind of fond of unicorns, and the unicorn just kind of, I don't know, to me represents magic, so I have that there as well. But this flower, I always have it on my Ostara altar. It's a dried flower, and it's actually the very first flower that Tabby ever gave me. And I still kept it after all this long, and I keep it in my, oops, I'm going down again. I keep it in my unicorn like that. So, and then just a little pink flower. I think it's like the scent of sweet pea or something. Very springish. And then we have a little flower pot with green candle and a pea pod with seeds in it. Very good decoration for Ostara. And then I have some plants right here that I'm trying to get to grow roots, so that way I can plant those. The little spider plants. I took the spider babies from my mom's. She has a big old spider plant, and it always has tons of little spider babies. And okay, I already talked about this. Oh, and then I have some stones up here that I've had forever. I think I brought these back from Texas when we moved from Texas back here to California, and they were in a pot that I brought back, and I don't have that plant anymore, so I took the rocks out and I decorate my altar with them. And this in the back right here is something else that I'm trying to get to ferment. It's actually a soap nut seed that I'm trying to get it to germinate, so that way I can grow my own soap nut tree, so I never would have to buy laundry soap again. And let's see, what else do we have? Of course, the candles. Now, the green candle represents my goddess candle, and the yellow candle represents my god candle, and the center pink one is my working candle. And basically, obviously not your traditional black and white candles. Couple reasons why. Because black candles are really expensive usually. Like around here, I cannot find them anywhere. We don't really have like a new age shop or a cult shop in Modesto. I would have to go to like probably Stockton or something. Oh crap, hang on. So these are my god and goddess candles and my working candles. The green candle is my goddess candle, and it's not black, it's green instead, because I can't find, like, I like these type of candles. They're like, they're really inexpensive. It's like, they're $1.50 at Walmart or Target, and I like the fact that it's enclosed in glass, but it's hard to find them in black. And so I decided to choose colors that represent spring and represent what the goddess and the god are. And so I picked green for earth, and you know, leaves blooming on the trees. It's just, to me, that's goddess, you know. And then I picked the yellow candle because of the sun, you know, the return of the sun and the sun's strength growing stronger. And that represents the god candle. And then of course I have another video I've talked about my newest working candle, that I finally had to retire my old working candle, which I had for years. It was super huge and finally burned all the way down. This one's a smaller one, so it's probably not going to last me very long. But anyway, so this is one of my altar setups. This is my permanent one that I keep above my sink. Because that way I don't have to worry about little kids trying to grab things off of it. And I do a lot of ritual or little magic rituals and stuff in my kitchen. It's just convenient for me that way. I have everything I need. I have right on this side I have a cabinet, and then right up here, which I'll probably do another video on that, all of that, those are all my spices, and it goes way back. I have tinctures, and I have tinctures I'm making, and I have like natural herb capsules, and I have herbs in the back, and see if I can get closer. And yeah, so that's pretty much, so it's all right there, all right here. And then I have, obviously I have my cauldron that I put on my stove and stuff like that I use. So it's just a little tiny setup, very convenient, and I just wanted to share with everybody my little setup before I take it down and get ready for Beltane. Anyways, I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.